Sylhet's challenge continues. 𝗂𝗎𝗍𝗂 stood tall with a fighting knock.
Perfect placement by Azmatul 𝗂𝗎𝗍. Relied on timing and placement.
But the result slipped away as 𝗃𝗃𝗃 chased early.
Chattogram Royals win it by 9 wickets, beating a solid Sylhet Titans side.
Noakhali Express showed intent at the top.
Big shot, good use of the feet, and that's gone all the way.
But Warriors stayed in control, closing it out with 4 wickets in hand.
Should be the winning runs. It is. Rajshahi Warriors winning this match by 6 wickets.
It's day 7. Noakhali still searching for momentum, while Sylhet arrive carrying the weight of consecutive losses.
Well, it's a rather foggy morning here at Sylhet International Cricket Ground, where we've got Noakhali Express and they are up against Sylhet Titans in match 13. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Royals seem to be the pick of all the teams in this BPL so far, having won 3 of the 4 games that they've played. They are sitting at the top with 6 points, along with Rangpur Riders, who are also on 6, and Rajshahi just behind them thanks to that net run rate. They are behind, but you've got Sylhet, who have lost 3 out of the 5 that they've played, and they are up against Noakhali, who are yet to get off the mark. Remember, it's the top 4 that will be qualifying for the playoffs. All right, great to be back here at Sylhet International Cricket Ground. It's a chilly sort of a morning, but we can expect some action in here because Noakhali would be desperate to get off the mark, get some points on board. Sylhet also have lost their last 2 consecutive games, so I'm sure that they will be expecting to do better, and should be a contest where both the sides are looking for points on the table. I've got with me Darren Gough and 𝗂𝗏 𝗂𝗎𝗓. Darren, great opportunity for both these sides to get some form going, because you've got Noakhali, who hasn't won anything yet, and Sylhet has lost their last 2 games.
Exactly. I think it's a must-win game for both teams, so I think we're in for a cracker. We really are. I think with Noakhali, I think we're going to see quite a few changes in their lineup. There's players coming back, there's players coming in, so they could be strengthened actually, and it could be a good day for them. With the Titans, it's a must-win. They've got a good side, got good support, home support, and they've not really delivered. Some of the decisions from the captain when he's been out in the field have not quite sat that well with me. I mean, he's rotated his bowlers too much, so it's a huge game for both teams.
Huge game for Noakhali Express as well, because like I said, you know, they haven't won anything in this tournament. That top order is not working. 𝗂𝗏, we haven't really seen many runs from them. But overall, when you look at their side, where do you think, in your opinion, have they been lacking?
Well, you said it, you know, the batting order, the top order not getting runs. They're averaging somewhere below 15, the top order, the top 3 in particular, and not at a healthy strike rate either, right? So a lot to be desired in terms of the batting, particularly Habibur Rahman, Sohan, Sadakat. They can be destructive, but they haven't yet clicked. And sometimes you do need a bit of fortune as well, which haven't really gone Noakhali's way.
All right, Noakhali played Sylhet before as well in this tournament, and let's find out what happened then. Just a little recap, a refresher of your memory when it comes to this game. 143 for 7. It was a close one. 43 for 7 was made in 20 overs. Mahidul scoring runs, 61 in 51 balls. But Khalid Ahmed was the pick of the bowlers, picking up 4 wickets. And in response, Sylhet Titans just got over the line. Remember, it was a wonderful performance by Pervez Hussain Imran, and there was also a hat-trick by Mehdi Hassan Rana. It went in vain in terms of the outcome, but he did make a match of it. Mehdi Hassan Rana then, Goughy, picking up you know, a hat-trick, and this is early on in the BPL, really set the tournament alive.
It did indeed. I mean, look at that. I mean, absolutely, he's delighted with his performance. And let's say Noakhali, I think that was their best score in the game, but the hat-trick was the highlight for them, and Rana there was fantastic. And to pick up an hat-trick in any sort of cricket match is an absolute delight. It's a dream. It's like getting 180 at darts, you know. It's like if you're a batter getting 100. So to get the hat-trick, it's the ultimate.
Sylhet, though, managed to have the last laugh because they won it in the end. You've got to say that they held their nerve. It was a close one, winning by 1 wicket only, 𝗂𝗏 𝗏𝗧.
Yeah, and it gives the dressing room a huge boost in confidence, right? These matches which go down the wire and you get over the line, you take the team over the line, that definitely helps the dressing room, the players, gives them a huge boost, of course. And but again, I think the fans expect a lot more. They have it in them, and especially when some players are clicking, like Parvez Hussain Imon, who's been prolific at the middle order, has been quite consistent, and they have got the firepower. Khalid Ahmed doing really well with the ball as well. They've got Nasum Ahmed as well. So you need some results going your way, and maybe 𝗏𝗏 has tried different things. So far hasn't really worked for them, but there's still time, but they need to click. Better late than never.
Well, it wasn't the only thriller that we've seen in the BPL so far. We had one last night as well. There's been games that have been going right down to the wire in that last over. It's all down to that. Quick look at what happened yesterday in this night. Just talking about all the action. Like I said, we've had some great games overall as well. 𝗬𝗎 𝗬𝗏 was the pick of the bowlers. How special has he been generally in this tournament? And Coffee, he really is living up to all the hype that he has around him.
Absolutely, it's quite amazing really, the skills he possesses. And some of the balls, not just the slow balls into the wicket, but he can get his Yorkers with that wrist position he gets. How he does it, I have no idea. But he's a fantastic performer, and when you need a star to turn up in tight situations, you're looking round as a captain, he went, I know the answer, I'm going to go for 𝗬𝗎. So there you go, there's your answer, and he delivered for his team.
What do you like about him, though, as a fast bowler? When you look at him, I mean, what does he offer? What's his strength?
Well, it's not just got a collection of different deliveries. His stock ball is actually a good delivery as well. He can swing the new ball back into the right-hander. He bowls it cross-seam, he can go across the right-hander. And then he's got those about 3 or 4 different slower balls he can deliver with. So, yes, fantastic performer and much wanted all around the world.
All right, and there you heard the thoughts of Darren Gough as well, just talking about what makes 𝗬𝗎 so special. He still is one of the players to watch out for in this tournament. As we've seen him in the last few years, he's got the experience as well, and he is going to be always lethal when it comes to bowling resources for a side. We'll be taking a short break, and when we do come back, we'll have the toss on the other side. So keep watching BPL and keep watching Straight Drive. Welcome back on Boshendra Cement Straight Drive, where we're here for Noakhali Express, who are yet to get off the mark in this competition. They're up against Sylhet Titans in match 13. Well, this is how things are looking with the top run getters. Najmul Hussain Shanto at the top, 203 runs he's got. Remember, he scored that 100. Pervez Hussain Imran has also been super impressive. David Malan making an impression. Mohammad Naeem Sheikh has been one of the finds of the tournament. We've seen that he was the highest paid player. And Adam Brosington with 134 runs as well. Quick look at the top wicket takers. Fahim Ashraf with 11. Mustafizur Rahman, we spoke about him, how impressive he was last night. Tanveer Islam, again somebody picking up 6. Shorturl Islam also really picking up momentum with the ball, with having done really well in that previous game. 6 wickets for him, and Mehdi Hassan also picking up 6. All right, we are ready with the toss now, because we've seen that it seems to be bowling first is the option for captains. Is it going to be the same today? Let's find out from Ramiz Raja, who's there with the 2 captains.
Ready with the Boshendra Cement toss. We've got the 2 captains here. Akhtar Ahmed is the match referee. Haider Ali from Noakhali is going to spin the coin. Mehdi to call. Here we go.
Head is the call.
Head is the call.
And it is tail.
It's come down his tail. Haider, what have you decided to do?
बैटिंग फर्स्ट
थोड़ा सा चेंज है ये, नहीं पैटर्न?
आई थिंक हमारी थोड़ी सी बॉलिंग काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तो हम कोशिश करेंगे 150 प्लस रन्स करें. हमारी टीम में काफ़ी 3 चेंजेस हुई हैं, तो बैटिंग साइड थोड़ी सी और ज़रा मजबूत हुई है, तो कोशिश ये करेंगे कि हम अच्छा टोटल करके और डिफेंड करें.
नौखली एक्सप्रेस को वापस ट्रैक में डाल सकेंगे? 6 दिन का रेस्ट है, ये अच्छी बात थी या बुरी बात थी?
नहीं, अच्छी बात थी, क्योंकि हमारे जैसे सीनियर्स प्लेयर वापस आ गए हैं, तो उससे हमारी टीम काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग और कॉम्बिनेशन अच्छा लग रहा है. तो इंशाल्लाह आज के मैच में देखते हैं.
कौन कौन सी चेंजेस हैं इंपॉर्टेंट?
नबी भाई आए हैं, सुमेर सरकार आया है और मुनीम शहरियार आया है.
हैव अ गुड वन.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Right, so for a change you'll be bowling first, which is a good thing for you, or you're okay?
Yeah, definitely. I love to bowl first, because last 2 matches we batting fast and we didn't execute well in the batsman. But yes, I feel good at this moment, and weather is there.
Got to ask you about the surface also. I mean, they're slightly changing, but the DNA is still the same, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think we are playing the couple of matches in these conditions. We know everything, and yes, I hopeful that still wickets looks good. I think in the second batting will be more better.
This is kind of a round 2 for all the teams, including your team. What are the chances of you now coming back strongly in this round?
Yeah, definitely. I think, yes, we have a very good team at this moment, because we have very good overseas at this moment, and 𝗵𝗺𝗃 is coming, and 𝗿𝗏 is there. So, yes, we are very confident, and the local boys very well, actually, Imon, the way he batting, and the Afif. Yes, the youngster have to play positive and get some runs. Definitely would be better for the team.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Noakhali Express have won the toss and decided to bat.
Well, that was the question, wasn't it, which we were asking. Is it going to be any different at the toss? We've seen so many tosses being won, and they have decided, captains deciding to bowl first. But here's a change now then. Goffy, you've got someone, this is perhaps the second time in the tournament that we are seeing a captain winning the toss and opting to bat first. How do you look at this decision?
Well, it's a brave decision. I think it shocked us all. I think we've seen people liked to chase, but it's a day game. There's not as much dew around, and they need to get some runs on the board, and they fancy themselves batting first and then back their strength, which is their bowling. So it's interesting. They've made a few changes into their side, which we always knew was going to happen. Nabi's coming into the side, which is going to be a massive, massive player for them, all-round player. So, yeah, brave decision.
Soumya Sarkar also comes back into the side. We've been talking about how they've been struggling at the top, and generally their batting hasn't been able to score some runs. So this is going to add a lot of strength to their lineup.
Yeah, I think their batting actually has strengthened massively with bringing, obviously, Sarkar back into it. They've got a choice to make then. Shahriar, I know, came into the squad. I'm not quite sure if he's in the 11. Yeah, but they've also got Sohan as well there and Sarakat. So I think their strength there with their batting is pretty strong, and also with Nabi as well. So pretty solid.
All right, then, we are seeing how the pitch and the nature of the pitch and conditions have changed. We had a beautiful day yesterday. The sun was out. Not to be today. The conditions are rather different. Let's find out how the conditions are there with the pitch report, because we've got Parvez Maharouf, the pitch doctor.
Conditions are very much different. Coming from an island nation, I expected more like yesterday's weather, but it's quite cool. Pitch number 6, it was used on the 1st of January last, so few days of preparation. It looks good on top. There's a bit of grass to speak about, and in line of the stumps, I could see some cracks around the 6 to 8 meter length. So this is where I think the business end would be for a seamer, especially with the new ball. Will this come to an effect? Probably not, but later part of the game, this is something that we have to keep a close eye on. But overall, I think this is going to be a good pitch to bat on initially. Now, Noakhali Express have won the toss and elected to bat first. Surprised many. I think sometimes when you're on a losing streak, where there have been 3 games, 3 losses, maybe not a bad option without any pressure, no scoreboard pressure. Just to get out there, play their natural game, score a bit of close to about 170, 160 if they can, and try to defend later on. I reckon that's the game plan should be, which they are going forward. But I reckon for both the games today, the pitch will hold better, and batsmen will certainly enjoy in this surface.
Well, it seems to be one of the things that we see when a team is on a losing spree. They do try and do different things, such as what we saw at the toss. They have decided to bat first. I mean, is it a case of sort of relieving themselves of the pressure of chasing?
Yep, I would say so, and I think, but another reason it's a brave decision as well is, but when you look at Sylhet's lineup, the Titans, their bowling's pretty good if you ask me. They've got Khalid Ahmed, who's been fantastic in this tournament. Mohamed Amir, we know how solid he is in the power play. They've got Nasun Ahmed with his left arm spin, and they brought 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃 in as well, and I think he's a decent bowler, and ehimZ, the part-timer. So I think they're pretty strong with the bowling, and it's a brave decision from Noakhali. Will it work? Let's wait and see. But yes, they have to do something different, and they've done it.
Let's not forget the contribution of Parvez Hussain Imran, because he is in our top run getters of the tournament so far, and he seems to be the man in form for Sylhet Titans.
It does, and left-handers have seemed to have had a good effect here, whether it be the bat or ball. So left-handers have had a real strong tournament, and Aman is obviously a player they relied on. He played a poor shot the other night, and he was in an innings when he really needed to be in. But when he performs, the team performs. So they need him to deliver again tonight.
Well, Haider Ali is leading the side today with all the potential in the world. He'd be hoping that his team gets some points on the board. Let's find out from him, though, what he has to say with regards to the preparations for this one.
जो हमने गेम लूज़ की है ना, तो उसमें ये था कि हमारी बैटिंग जो है ना, बैटिंग कोलैप्स आ रही थी। सारे मैचों में ऐसे हुआ है। बॉलिंग ने हमें काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया है, तो यही कोशिश है कि अभी नबी भाई भी आ जाएंगे, सुमेश सरदार भी आ जाए, तो ये होगा कि बैटिंग हमारी थोड़ी और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो जाएगी। बैटिंग में हम थोड़ा सा फोकस करेंगे कि अगर हम 150 प्लस मैचेस में करते रहना, तो इंशाल्लाह हम अच्छा डिफेंड कर लेंगे। टोटल भी अच्छा हो जाएगा, डिफेंड भी अच्छा कर लेंगे, क्योंकि हमारे बॉलर काफ़ी अच्छे बॉलर हैं। यहाँ का वेदर अभी अच्छा है, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम पहले स्टार्ट ही ढाका से होता था, उसके बाद आप सिलेट आते थे, फिर उसके बाद चिटागोंग। पहले ही सिलेट आए हैं, शुरू में ही जैन का फर्स्ट वीक चल रहा है, और यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी सर्दी, पहले के साथ थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा सर्दी है, तो अच्छा वेदर है, बहुत अच्छा वेदर। पिचेस जैसे अभी बनी हुई है ना, उसमें जो नाइट वाला मैच है उसमें ड्यू ज़्यादा पड़ती है, तो उसमें थोड़ा सा बॉलर्स के लिए थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होता है। लेकिन पिचेस जो है, पिचेस बॉलर को भी सपोर्ट कर रही हैं, क्योंकि लास्ट वाले जो मैचेस देखे हैं उसमें फर्स्ट इनिंग में भी और सेकंड इनिंग में गेंद हर टाइम सीम और स्विंग कर रहा है, तो इस वजह से दोनों को बेनिफिट ज़्यादा है। ढाका में थोड़ी सी स्पिन जो है ना, डे टाइम जो मैचेस है वो स्पिन को थोड़ा सा वो सपोर्ट करता है। अभी यहाँ पे जो है, ये यहाँ पे वैसा सपोर्ट नहीं हो रहा रात, क्योंकि हमारे सारे मैचेस रात को हैं। डे टाइम होगा तो फिर उस पर थोड़ा सा और ज़रा आइडिया हो जाएगा।
जो एक प्लेयर है वो जब तक रिटायरमेंट भी ले लेता तब तक वो कुछ ना कुछ सीखता ही रहता है, चाहे वो जितने मर्जी रन कर ले, मैचेस खेल ले, लेकिन आप डे बाय डे हर अपनी गेम से कुछ ना कुछ सीखते हो। तो मेरी हमेशा ये कोशिश होती है अपने सीनियर प्लेयर से, चाहे जूनियर हो, जूनियर से भी आप कुछ ना कुछ आप चीज़ें सीख सकते हो। कोशिश यही होती है कि आप हर मैच को एक तरह फोकस होके खेलना चाहिए, आपका माइंड सेट और हर चीज़ होगी, जो भी टीम को रिक्वायरमेंट हो तो उस हिसाब से खेलना चाहिए। मैं कोशिश यही करता हूँ कि उस हिसाब से खेलने की कोशिश करूँ। देखिए रेस्ट टाइम पे अगर बॉडी बहुत ज़्यादा फटीग में हो तो उसको मसाज वगैरह करा के, उसको मेरे साथ जो हमारे फिजियो है उनसे ट्रीटमेंट वगैरह करा के, और बहुत ज़्यादा रेस्ट आ जाए तो फिर थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा गेमिंग वगैरह खेल लेते हैं दोस्त वगैरह के साथ, इकट्ठे बैठ जाते हैं, फिर जिम वगैरह, और बस ऐसे ही टाइम पास करना है।
He started his career with a lot of flair. We saw that from him. 𝗂𝗏 Ghose joins us in the studio once again. But he hasn't really been able to get his form in, get some runs. I mean, that's been the area where he's been struggling himself. How important is it for him then to be getting back amongst the runs, 𝗂𝗏?
Yeah, extremely important, especially when the team needs that of you, right? And he bats at an important position in the middle order. He had to lead the side as well in the previous match, and especially when they haven't got a win, I think it's high time that he clicks. But he has the experience to turn things over, and hopefully for Noakhali Express he will.
All right, there's been a couple of changes. You heard it from the captain. They've had 3 changes, Noakhali Express and Sylhet Titans. Quick look at their teams. Noakhali, this is how things are looking like for them. 𝗂𝗏 Soumya Sarkar is back, and so is Mohammad Nabi. Much needed changes.
Yeah, they've strengthened the side. They have 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 Chauhan, but Shomo Shorter comes in, good all-rounding, batter to have. Firepower at the top order. Munim Shahriar can be an explosive batter as well, and Nabi has done it all over the world. Runs, wickets, you speak it, and the experience, the wealth of experience that Mohammad Nabi brings to the side would be precious for Noakhali Express, definitely.
Mohammad Nabi is a veteran of the game then, Goffy. I mean, he's somebody we've seen around the world. What do you think? How much do you think of a value he will be adding to this side?
So much experience, played all around the world. When you go through his bio and you see all the teams he's played for, I mean, it's unbelievable. And I think soon as any auction comes up in any league around the world, he's one player that's looked at. And his record speaks for itself. He gets runs, he gets wickets, he's got experience, and he'll be great to have around the dressing room as well in a situation where they've lost three out of three. So he's a good man to have in the dressing room.
He can impart all the knowledge that he has to all the youngsters around. Soumya Sarkar then. Soumya Sarkar has been, again, somebody who's been an integral part of the Bangladeshi setup, 𝗂𝗏.
Yeah, and he's done it in the past, and tall left-handed batter. And when he gets going, it's so good to watch. He can take the bowling apart, he can tear them apart. He has that, and a handy bowling option to have with his medium pace, especially in this format.
Quick look at Sylhet Titans then. Remember, they've lost their last 2 games and would be hoping that, a few changes in their Sylhet Titans. How would that help them? Moin Ali is back, Goffy.
Absolutely fantastic news for Sylhet Titans. He's going to open the batting, I would say, as well. He's fantastic in that position. He can get the team off to a good start. Mahdi is probably going to stay up top as well. He needs to get some runs. He's been short of runs in this tournament. Brooks has got to be really, really calm under pressure. We know he likes to sweep, but he's got to get in. And they need to get some partnerships, and they really need to get going. That bowling attack is very, very solid. We know that. And if I were them, I wouldn't bowl 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 in the power play. I would bowl him after the power play, where he has a better effect.
With Sylhet, you look at that lineup, 𝗂𝗏, and you think that they've got such strong players, but we saw a bit of a batting collapse yesterday as well, just talking about how they've been faltering. Again, do you think they're lacking the consistency in the batting?
Yeah, undoubtedly they are lacking the consistency. You know, speaking of the collapse, the wickets stumbled, and they've tweaked the batting order quite a bit. You know, they're trying to find the right combination, and you know, there were soft dismissals. It's also about assessing the situation when things are not going in your favor. Maybe take a few deliveries. They take pressure. Maybe at times the crowd coming in and the expectations take a toll on them. And seeing the lineup, I think what I'll be interested to see going forward, who opens the batting today for the Sylhet Titans.
Okay, let's talk numbers then. Let's talk about this pitch and conditions. I mean, we've seen a lot of 140s in the tournament so far. Coffee, what is Noakhali looking at? Because they need to win this one. They need runs on the board.
Well, the pressure's on, and I think their highest total's around that 140 mark, so they need to get around that mark at least. And I think if you're batting first, if you're going to win the toss and bat first, you've got to be confident you're going to get 150 plus, right? So I think realistically 160 will be the target in their minds, and then it'll give them something to bowl at and put the pressure on the Titans, who, like I said, need a win. They've lost the last two.
All right. What's your number then? Around the same?
With Goffy, around the same, 160.
Well, there you heard it from our experts then. They're both saying around 160 is what we are looking at from Noakhali Express. If they are to make a match of it, I'm sure they're desperate for a win. And I'm sure Sylhet Titans is also looking for a win. Remember, this home side is supported really well by the crowd here, and it's building up nicely. Taking a short break. See you guys just in a bit.